Right, have you ever thought about pressure changes? What would happen to you if you went down to the deepest depths in the ocean? You know, you go straight down where the Titanic is, where the pressures are really strong. Well, let's have a look at an experiment to do with pressure and how that relates to implosion, going inwards as opposed to explosion. Here I have a container of Pepsi and it's empty, and I've got some water. So I'm going to pop some water in there. And I'm going to put it on this little cooker here that you use to when you go camping. And that's going to heat the water up. And as the water heats up, it's going to create steam. The steam's going to go up and out of the top of the can. Now, of course, when you add energy to things, they move faster and faster and faster. So the particles are going to move so fast that the air is going to come out of the top, and that's going to create less air inside the can. But then this is what we do. We get the can, we grab it with some tongs, and then we're going to put it over and upside down so it's just touching the surface of the water. Now when we do that, that water is cool. So it's going to make the air inside the can cool down for a little bit. Now what happens to things when they cool down? They get closer together. So they lose energy and they take up less space. We call it condense. So the air inside the can is going to get closer together and it's going to condense, which means the pressure inside the can is going to be low, the pressure outside is going to be high, and therefore there's going to be a force going inwards on the side of the can, and the can's going to implode. You can probably hear it now. Maybe just hear it starting to boil. So let's wait for that steam to come up a little bit, and then we're going to grab the can, turn it upside down, and watch implosion happen right before your eyes. In other words, it's going to blow the retina cells apart because it's so amazing. Let's have a look. Here we go. We've got our tongs. It's boiling. You can see the steam coming out. Let's see what happens when we turn it upside down and into the water. Look at that. It has completely imploded. In fact, the pressure was so low inside the can that it sucked some water up as well. And look at that. Completely imploded. So that's what would happen to you if you went outside for a swim. When you went in a submarine, the pressure of the water would squeeze you, push the air out of you, and it wouldn't be a nice sight. Anyway, enjoy your science. Be careful. Don't do this at home unless you have your parents with you and they can make sure you're safe. See you in the next video.